Hello everyone and welcome to a Thursday lunchtime live. We're coming to you on a Thursday, especially today, because we are joined by the team from Stahls Europe today. So welcome Hagen.
Hello. Hello, happy to be here. Or in German, hallo, herzlich willkommen.
So we really wanted to get together because we're going to be doing a joint launch today. So we're very excited about Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl, which is what we're bringing to all of you today. I know that many of you have been asking for us to bring out the greatest Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl for probably a year, 18 months. And that's why we're really excited that we have done that. And that's what we want to talk to you about today. We're going to do some demos for you. We can also answer any questions you've got. And if you've got any other questions around heat printing in general, both myself and Hagen will be very happy to help you. If you'd like to know more German phrases of heat printing, I'm sure we can help you with that as well. But we're very happy to be with you today. So do get those questions in, and it's a Thursday so that we can have the wonderful Hagen joining me today as well. So who in the comments, let me know if you've already tried our Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl or Puff in general, how you've been getting on with it, any issues you might have had previously before you've had this wonderful Puff HTV. This is a one-step puff, which is something that is not as common in the market, but it's going to be easier for all of you. And you're going to be able to play around with the height of the puff depending on how long you're fusing it for as well. And we've got some very cool designs to do. And we're going to do a little bit of weeding as well, just to show you how easy this product is to use. But do get those questions in. Anything to do with Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl, how to use it, how to apply it. If there's anything you want to try and challenge us on while we're here together as well, around heat printing or printing puff, do get those requests in the comments as well in the chat and we'll see if we've got any particular items that we can perhaps fuse on. But Hagen, you've been fusing puff the last 2 days, but how you've been getting on with it?
For me, like really puff is probably one of the most exciting HTVs I've worked with. It has so many possibilities to use it. The colors look great, and it's like magic. If you put it under the press and the press opens and suddenly it's like puffed up and it's so three-dimensional. I really love this HTV. It's amazing.
And you've also been doing a few different special finishes with it as well. So I know that you've also done a video around using DTF and puff together. How did you find those two working together?
I really loved how it looked in the end, especially with like lettering. So I did a print where we had one design with what did it say? Summit something.
Summits over limits.
Summits over limits, yes. Right? And we cut out a few of the letters in DTF and printed that first, and then we put the orange puff on top of that. So in between the letters that were already there with DTF, and that really made the whole design like pop, and that was amazing. Can only recommend to try out some mixed media stuff for yourself.
Putting the producers on the spot here, have we got any of the examples of the mixed media puff?
I think one is right over there, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
thank you. I'll let you. Do you want to give everyone at home a little close-up of that design?
So that's a...
You can try if you like.
That's another design. So basically, I did the DTF first. As you can see, like with the color gradients and stuff, that's obviously something that you can't really do with HTV. And then there was the spot in the middle for our Stahls writing there, and I aligned it. Wasn't too difficult, and then just printed that again. And the DTF, as it obviously like fuses with the garment underneath, didn't scorch or anything. It wasn't any problem, and so we just have that three-dimensional print in the middle. And quite similar with this one. This was easier to align, I would say, because it just had the individual letters there. But basically the same thing. You do the DTF first, and then you put the HTV on top of that, and I would say it looks incredible how three-dimensional it is.
See if you can get right up to the camera and let them see the dimension on it.
Yeah.
So again, lots of possibilities for you as decorators to offer to your customers. If anyone is watching, no matter where you are, this is now available to order for all of you. So you just head to stahls.co.uk or stahls.eu, and you'll be able to find 11 different colors of puff, including 2 metallic colors. lovely silver color that Hagen is sporting here. And the silver and the gold actually look really, really good as well. And the bold colors of the standard colors really kind of pop by that orange as well. It's like it's got a real kind of vibrancy to it as well.
I love the purple as well. And with the metallics, I think if you don't press it for as long, so we say it's 150 degrees for 15 seconds, but if you go for like 12 to 13 seconds, then it doesn't puff up just as much, and it looks even more like actual metal and comes out like that. And that also is quite amazing, I think.
So I think, as our guest, you should be the first to get to print on the heat press today. So do you want to pick an item, pick a design, Hagen, and show these people just how easy it is to actually decorate with Puff heat transfer vinyl?
So I think I'm going to take one of the white shirts that we have here, and then I'm going to do a small, no, I'm actually going to do a big purple print on it. That's going to look really good. It does look like black right now, but I promise it's going to look like a deep, dark purple once we've printed it. So, as you know, we put on our garment first, on our lower platen. With the auto open, it's incredibly easy, and I see that my pressure is great and everything looks really good.
Because this is a puff print, at the moment it's still quite thin. Is there much adjustment with the pressure, or are you okay to go at medium? Because the puff is afterwards rather than during, isn't it?
Exactly. I said in one video that I did on puff that it's even faster than a hot peel. It's like an auto peel, because when it puffs up, the carrier already comes loose of it. So you don't have to adjust the pressure at all. You just have to make sure, like always, to align it good.
So we're going to go 150 degrees for 15 seconds now.
Exactly.
There we go. And we've got it on a 6 on the auto open. I know a lot of you watching have auto opens at home, so we're on a 6 at the moment with the puff under there. And then it's going to pop up. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. I mean,
I don't know if you can see, but the carrier is already popped off. So
that is pretty impressive. It's like good, like 500, 600 microns, just like that. As soon as it auto opens, that might be one of the most satisfying peels going.
Agree. And the purple really comes out right now more than it was before. And what I also love about puff that you can see in this design like incredibly well, the edges of the designs, they come out so sharp. There's no like overhangs or anything. There's no carrier residues or something like that in there. It's so sharp and just looks amazing.
One of the things that was really important to Stahls when we were developing our own puff was just how smooth the puff is. Something that we'd have feedback on was with our customers was they didn't want it to be that kind of dimpled puff, which you see in certain places, which kind of doesn't look great on the first web and over time just doesn't look as good. And those sharp edges, so it means that it's not only looks better, but it's easier to cut and weed for all of you as well. It's got really smooth, sharp edges, and it's got a really good wash quality on it. So this has got the highest wash quality for puff out there as well. So these designs are going to last and last and last as well. So I think I'm very impressed. And like you say, that purple, you wouldn't have known that's what it's going to look like with the carrier.
In the beginning, it looked like almost black, and then it comes out to like a dark, amazing purple.
So what do you reckon? Do the left chest to go with this one now, maybe?
Oh, good idea. But I just did the front, so
maybe like a middle back.
Interesting. Yeah, good idea. Let's do that one.
There we go. So we're using the Bella canvas, the mid heavyweight t-shirts today, which I think will be quite a nice fit for puff as well, because they've got a little bit of weight to them, so they're not gonna you're not gonna feel that puff on you, but you're still gonna be nice and comfortable, nice and kind of give it a little bit of structure to actually sit on, even with the bigger prints there. So we're gonna pre-press again.
Now I'm gonna go like from the back. I probably go down like 4 fingers. So I'm actually gonna pull it up a little bit, and like then I'm gonna put it about right at the edge of it. not a problem with a Hotronics heat press, as it has even pressure from edge to edge. Does it look middle to you? About,
yeah,
right?
But you can see the neck label. That's a nice guide for you there.
Yeah, perfect.
So we're going to go 15 seconds again. And everyone pay close attention to this area when it pops up, because you'll see that it will go from flat to raised. You should just be able to see it on most of the videos as well, I think. So 3, 2, 1. And then you can see that is just going to flick that.
It's just already off.
Already risen. It's like putting like a loaf of bread in.
And it comes out puffed up. As you can see, this one is way smaller, but I would still say don't go below 8 millimeters of line thickness for puff. It just also makes it way easier to work with and to weed, especially. But even a design as small as this still puffs up just like the big one on the other side.
Yeah, it still gives that real dimensional look and feel. So if someone was wearing that, they would immediately kind of draw their eye to that design on it.
If I saw that in a store hanging like that, for sure. Like as a heat printer, I think you're always drawn to like touch prints that are on shirts and stuff like that. And this feels great also.
And we've been doing quite a lot of fusing with puff over the last couple of days, and it goes great on lots of different products as well. So we're going to do some t-shirts today, but you could do this on hoodies. But we've also fused it onto sliders and to hats. So that, again, this is a multi-use heat transfer vinyl. You can put it onto everything you normally do. So if your customer's got a nice, chunky, bold design, puff is going to look great in it. And remember, there's 11 different colors, including 2 metallics. So there's options for everyone. Your whites, your blacks, blue, green, red, yellow, orange, all of your classic colors in there, all those brand colors that your customers are like to want and need are all available and easy to use.
We've had a couple of comments.
Go for it.
Mel says this is really cool. She can't wait to try it out. Someone else has asked, does the puff have a subly stop layer? Interesting.
Good question. Anyone who would like the answer to that should give us a call or speak to our customer service team, because I know that they have the answer for that one. I didn't get the chance to speak to them before I came down. I do apologize, but info@stahls.co.uk or info@stahls.de, depending on where you're based, they will be able to give you the answer for that one.
We've got a lot of German watchers.
Okay.
And I believe somebody has said Stahls is top quality. To get that right. What does the point underneath say, Lara?
It sieht sehr gut aus. It looks very good.
Thank you. And the transfer also.
And there's a couple of people just calling now, just saying, "Hey, friends hey from your friends at Caesar North America."
Oh,
hi guys.
Greetings.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay.
Guys.
Shall we do a little bit of weeding, maybe? I'm going to put you on the spot, Hagen, and ask you to go up close and weed some of the silver metallics so people can see how easy it is for them to do if they were to get it at home. And we've cut this on a craft cutter, so like a Caesar Romeo, that sort of product. So it's easy to do, and you could do this on your Graphtec or a Roland, but anything is possible with this. I think Beth is rushing to get a weeding tool. Very kind of you. I'd have just made him peel it as it was.
I weeded it with my fingers, but go for it.
Ah. I don't have those nails. I will also say, if you want to save the time on weeding, you don't have to weed it always. You could also use simple cut lines in your designs, like this design, the Stahls writing with the rectangle around it. If I were to press this right now, it would leave like a stenciled look on the shirt.
Have we got any more bits that need weeding in case anyone would like to see what this would look like? We've got any of the small ones left?
Maybe like.
Apologize. I should have asked everyone. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So that way we'll weed this one, and then in a few minutes we'll fuse one without doing the weeding, just so everyone can see just what it looks like.
Yeah, then we're gonna do that after that. Yeah, actually I could have just done with my finger, because this is also, it's incredibly easy to weed, especially like I said, with like big bold designs. You can just pull it away.
And it's coming off the carrier. It's got quite a nice tacky carrier on it, but it's still really gliding off on that weed as well.
Yeah, but important with the Stahls logo, which I've never forgotten actually, to take the little A out of there. And for that, easy weeder really comes in handy. So, Andy, do you want to print this one actually?
Let's do it. So give everyone a little close up before I do. So this is what the silver looks like in its raw form. So then we'll pop it onto a t-shirt. I'll swap you.
Am I gonna? Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it looks great on a black. The silver looks really good.
Okay, so let's give it a pre-press again. Thank you. So get it nicely lined up. 3 seconds I'm going to go for here. It's pretty ambient in here, so we don't need to go with full 5 seconds. Let's get it nicely lined up. So I'm just going to turn my back on everyone for a second. A little bit lower. There we go. And we'll go for the full 15 seconds again. So as last time, keep an eye on this area just about here. That's where the magic's going to happen. And we're going to 15 seconds again because we want to give it a really nice puff on this. Get that nice smooth finish. Hopefully it'll just pop off again. So we go a little bit of a more of a release on this one. So it's just this one a cold peel? No?
I think
It's a warm peel, I think.
Warm peel.
But
So-
maybe you had like the
So
edges
this-
right here.
So these metallic ones are a warmer peel than the classic colors here. So it's just something to remember when you're doing that. I can see it's wanting to come off a bit more now. Here we go. Lovely. So let me give you a little bit of a look at that. And I'll come in for the close-up as well for all of you. But you can see it's a lot more, I would say, industrial looking as a silver. And it picks up a little bit of texture in there as well. But it's got a really nice tactile feel to it. But it can really kind of punch out a nice, bold logo this way.
It's really shiny also.
Really. But not in a kind of like,
Nah, not.
not in a tacky way. I think it looks quite smart.
I mean, I totally agree.
Looks expensive.
It does. It looks expensive.
Because it also comes out like that. I love that.
Yeah, and this is available with the gold one as well, which also looks great. Lara did some really nice fusing, silver on silver with the sliders as well. So think about how you match these colors together as well. So like silver on perhaps like on a nice sort of gray sweatshirt would probably look quite nice as well, like some kind of tone on tone type finishes. There's lots and lots of possibilities with this. And again, you can get quite fine detail. You've got the apostrophe on the Stahls S there. So you can still get a little bit of detail on this without it, there's no kind of compromise on your design. And we've been doing we've got the tiniest one there on the Stahls logo, the left chest that you've done. So even the tiniest designs are still possible. It's one of those products where you need to make sure you really test, and really put the work in so you can see exactly, where the limits are for your design, because it will vary from customer to customer depending what logo they give you or what your brand identity is. But it's very possible, like with all heat transfer vinyls, you just got to do a little bit of testing, but you can achieve some really quite incredible results, like with the DTF mixed media, or you could mix it together with some sports film or some premium plus, something smooth like that. Or even if you're decorating like a jacket or a bag, you can have some glitter on one side, puff on the other. There's lots of possibilities in terms of what you can do.
Yeah, and you should, if you do mixed media, I remember Laura told me about a design she did with like 11 different HTVs. If you do something like that, you really have to pay attention to the thickness of your HTVs, because obviously the puff comes out very far. So you shouldn't do that first and then try to do a sports film below that or something. You should always start with the HTV or the transfer that is the thinnest, and then build your way up like that.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to fuse something that has already been weeded. So I'm going to see if it's white, so it'll be harder for you to see, but I'm just going to give you a close up anyway. You can kind of see a little bit of an edge there if I just peel it a tiny bit. So
Can you go back so that both can get
yeah. So there we go. Just to show you that there is some lines in here, because I want to show you what happens when we just fuse it anyway. Because the nice thing about puff is there's more possibilities in terms of what you can achieve with different types of technique. Because the feedback that we've been getting from a lot of our customers is everyone wants something new at the moment. Everyone wants something different. Mixed media is a good way to start. Puff's a good place to start. products like soft foam, high build, and we've seen like quite a lot of people returning to Flock over the last couple of months as well.
I've always loved Flock.
I always do as well. I've seen, oh, there we go. I think that just popped right off. Let's give a close up to everyone. So I hope you can all see this.
Let's do individual close-ups.
Right, so we're going to go everyone on YouTube.
First.
See that?
Yeah, and then come over
And then everyone on Instagram.
a little bit. Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Profile. So you've got the Stahls logo here. So you've got the outline of the S and the underline. And so if you were to do this, some sort of intricate designs, we've seen a nice design with some flowers that someone had done.
At FESPA, we had like a flower design. Yeah. Was supposed to be weeded, but I think at some point someone forgot to weed it and printed that, and it just looked so good that we kept doing that.
I think that's kind of part of the magic of heat transfer vinyl, is that there's always something new you can discover when you're playing around with it, and when you're trying something new, it just kind of gets the creative juices going. Like, okay, what can I do with this? What can I do with that? What can I try that's new? There are friends that you mentioned, Season North America on the call. I saw that they did a very impressive video with a belt buckle the other day, which I'd encourage you all to go and have a look at, where they'd layered some different vinyl together. So there's all sorts of possibilities with heat transfer vinyl. It just comes down to like trying to break it, which I think is quite part of the fun of it. And then you can end up with like some really cool designs and something very commercially viable as well. So there's only the best way to get a nice silver metallic puff like that is still heat transfer vinyl. So there's always home for it. So anyone that's, I know that everyone's very, everyone's heads have been turned by a DTF, and we have the best DTF transfer out there. But sometimes heat transfer vinyl is the answer. And I think it's important to think beyond just traditional transfer sometimes, or try and mix them together. Like this would look quite nice with like a neon Inktra design around the outside of it, perhaps, just to kind of accent the silver and maybe even like pop it a little bit more than it already is.
Yeah, totally. And like it's a great corporate look, I think, also. Like black and silver goes well together. Or the gold would also work really well on a black shirt.
Yeah.
Mel says that's clever. She got some with her 360 hat press and she can't wait to try it. And Ruth from a Dink Request has joined and said, hey guys. Do you want to give him a little bit of a recap of what we're talking about?
So I'll let you do the honors, Hagen.
So our new HTV that we just launched last month is CAD-CUT Puff, the one that we're wearing right now, and we've already printed some. This one is the Puff in purple. That actually looks like black before it's printed, but then it comes out to this really nice, deep, dark purple. And it is flat before you print it. Let me show you, like, maybe right here. It's not as, yeah. So it is very, like, flat before you start working with it. And then, obviously, that's good for your cutting machine also, if it's still, like, that flat. But once you apply the heat, it expands like rapidly, and then it puffs up like that and becomes really three-dimensional, and the edges stay really sharp. And we've just been talking about how much we love that and what opportunities are with that, how you could have a stenciled look if you don't weed the outside of it. That's the last printed Andy just did on this one in white. And what else can I say about it? We have 11 colors of it actually, and 2 of them are metallic tones, like this nice metallic silver, and we also have a metallic gold of it. Did I miss anything?
No, as I say, this is a very retail-friendly product as well. So if you're selling into retail, this is a great option for you. Or if you're speaking to customers and they want something that's retail-friendly, depending on what sort of people actually working there, what do they want? You probably find that a lot of them really want a big puff print on the back of a hoodie or on the front of a t-shirt of your brand, something a bit different, something that reflects what they actually want from corporate workwear. So I'd say it's anyone that's not offering puff, this is a great chance to go and speak to customers about something new for 2026. Or if there's a customer that you haven't spoken to for a while because you haven't had anything to speak to them about, then go and take some puff, take a nice big puff design and be like, what do you think of that? maybe cut their logo out if you've already been supplying them as well, and present it to them and say, how do you like this? Would you like me to do some more t-shirts, hoodies, hats, bags? No, I think Puff would go great on just about everything. And if you've seen today, it peels on the press. You can do nice, big, chunky designs. It's a very commercially viable product for all of you to offer out to your customers.
Nice. Do you want to fuse the orange and then we can wrap it up?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So let's do one more. Get them out of the way.
Do you want to do it or should I?
You can do it, Hagen. As my guest, I'd feel honored if you want to do the next print.
Thank you.
So while you're setting that up, I'll give everyone a bit of a close-up of the design.
I think I'm going to do it on black.
So very nice. It's quite a nice bit of detail on this as well, just on the edges of the T's there. And I really like the way that it's a duplicate of the same text, one after the other. But for like a nice hoodie, which we've done this on already, kind of has a really bold design to it. So I think that's quite a cool way of doing it. So something to consider as well when you're offering customers or trying to give them suggestions of what they could do. This is a great option for you. So again, we're going 150 degrees for 15 seconds. So nice, quick fuse time on this. And just to reiterate, there is no need for a second step of application here. Some puff will require you to hit it again to do the puff part. The way we've developed this is it puffs immediately on that first application. So once Hagen brings it down, that's it. It's basically going to peel itself, and then you're done. Just leave it for 24, probably 48 hours before you wash it. And that's it. You're good. You've got nice puff design, no extra steps, no hidden tricks. You've all got clam presses at home at least. So again.
Look, I don't have to peel. I just take it off. It already was off, basically.
It does. It does look like a nice, really bold neon orange, that one.
I love that design. I think we also had that design in purple on a hoodie, where it also looked really good. I'm gonna bring it in even closer, and I'm gonna turn it a little so you can see how dimensional this gets. Just after 15 seconds of printing, and you saw how it looked before, how it was flat before, and it just puffs up like magic.
I think you could do some really nice stuff mixing that orange and the purple together as well, like perhaps a design when you've got both of them and you just layer them next to each other. I think that they would have a really nice combination together, or mixing up some standard purple vinyl on this one, or like an inkjet transfer to go with it. We did record a new podcast which will be out probably January, I think, but we went more in depth about some ideas around mixed media, how it could benefit your business, and some ideas and some trends for next year. So do keep an eye out for that. Hagen join me along with Laura and Molly for that one. It will be released sometime in January. If anyone wants to come and see Puff in person, we will be at the PSI event in Düsseldorf in January, first week of January. We'll also be at C-Print in Lyon in the first week of February. And of course, we'll be at Printwear and Promotion near the end of February as well. So you can come and see it for yourself. Or if you want to order it now to get ahead of all of your customers and your competitors, then you just head to Stahls.co.uk or Stahls.eu to order anywhere in mainland Europe, and we'll be able to provide that for you. But Puff is available from all Stahls companies all around the world. So no matter where you're watching from, you can get Puff heat transfer vinyl now. And this is the best Puff out there. Really easy to decorate with, easy to weed, and has great results. Okay, so thank you to Hagen for joining me.
Thank you for letting me just use more of this material. It's amazing always.
Thank you to everyone who's watching on the Stahls Europe channels. It was lovely to have you join us today. Thank you for being a part of this. And we're very excited for all of you to try Puff heat transfer vinyl right now.